Hello guys, I welcome you all to this amazing course of mathematics from basic to advanced for data science. In this video, I'm going to talk about what all things we are going to learn in this specific course and how we are going to cover the entire syllabus. Just to go ahead and give you a brief idea about this entire course, the course content is more than 23 plus hours, right? And it involves all the maths that is required before you probably start data science. Now here we are going to cover three main important subjects. One is linear algebra. The second one is statistics, completely from basic to advanced. And then we are going to understand about differential calculus. Now we are just not going to cover all the syllabus based on some equations or solving some mathematical problem. No, that is not what is the aim of this entire course. The main aim of this particular course is to understand the application of all these topics in data science. So in this course, whichever topic I probably pick, after that I will be talking about its application specifically in data science, let it be machine learning, deep learning, or feature engineering or feature selection, anything it can actually be, right? So initially, we will go ahead and start with linear algebra. So in linear algebra, we will be learning about topics like scalars, vectors, vector operation, matrices, matrix operation, functions, linear transformation, inverse function, eigenvalue, and eigenvectors. After completing, when we are covering all these particular topics, we will be understanding where all specifically we use this in data science, whether we use it in machine learning, whether we use it in deep learning, whether we use during training our neural network, all those things we specifically will discuss. Let's say for an instance, we have something called as linear transformation. We have something called as matrix operations, right? In neural network, there is a concept of something called as forward propagation. And that forward propagation, it's all about doing multiple matrices operations, right? What kind of matrices operation, that kind of applications I will be discussing about. At the end of the day, we'll be able to understand the applications part itself. Then after completing linear algebra, we specifically go with statistics. Now in statistics specifically, we will be discussing completely this from basics to advanced. In statistics, we will be talking about two important things. One is descriptive statistics and one is inferential statistics. In descriptive statistics, we will be covering topics like measure of central tendency, measure of dispersion, histograms, box plots. We'll be talking about different types of distributions of data, okay, and its application, distribution of data and its application, right? Along with this, we will be talking about PDF, we will be talking about PMF, then we'll be seeing different distributions like normal distribution, right? We'll be talking about Gaussian distribution, we'll be talking about log normal distribution. Now, all these distributions will be super important because see, at the end of the day in machine learning or deep learning, what do we actually do? We train models and we train models with the help of huge data set. Now, in order to understand more about this particular data set, we definitely require tools, right? So statistics provide that particular tools so that we'll be able to learn from this particular data, right? So all these topics will specifically be covering with respect to this descriptive statistics, and we'll be understanding the applications, right? Applications will be super important. Where, how, that is the main aim behind the specific course. After covering descriptive statistics, we will go ahead and understand about inferential statistics. In inferential statistics, our main aim will be that if we have a sample data, we'll try to come up with a conclusions about the population data, right? So in data science, we do not work with population data. It is not possible to have the entire population data. Instead, we focus on having a sample data, and then we try to probably do some conclusions with respect to the population data. So in inferential statistics, we talk about something called as hypothesis testing. We talk about different types of hypothesis testing with along with this hypothesis testing, you'll be seeing something called as p-value. We'll be talking about z-test, t-test, chi-square test, ANOVA test. Here we will be solving multiple problems, right? Along with this, I will also give you some of the amazing assignments which you can do along with this, right? So all these things we will be covering in statistics. Again, main aim will be that to understand the applications of this. Coming to the third one, which is basically very, very super important, which is nothing but differential calculus. We'll understand about derivatives, will be understanding about slopes. I'll be drawing all the visual diagrams in front of it. I'll be deriving some of the equations. I'll be talking about what is the importance of all these equations over there. We'll be talking about tangent lines. We'll be talking about polynomial expression, how to calculate the derivative of these expressions, how to probably go ahead and find out the derivative of trigonometric expressions. And then we will also be covering some very important topics like chain rule of derivatives, composite functions, and both this chain rule and composite functions will be super important in deep learning, where we learn about optimization, both in deep learning and machine learning, which is called as optimization. And this chain rule is extensively used over there, right? So all these topics will be specifically covered in differential calculus. Again, the main aim is to have that amazing building block so that you can probably learn in future any kind of machine learning algorithms that you can actually learn, right? And this all fundamental topics will definitely help you to understand all these topics in a much more better way. After this, coming to the final one, after completing all these things, I have another sections where we talk about applications of linear algebra, stats, differential calculus in data science. Here we are going to discuss some of the machine learning algorithms, not all the machine learning algorithms, because this course is about maths from basic to advanced for data science, what all prerequisite maths you basically require, right? So here we will be covering some algorithms like simple linear regression, multiple linear regression. We'll be talking about dimensionality reduction, where concepts like eigenvalues, eigenvectors, eigendecomposition is specifically used. This is basically called as principal component analysis. The algorithm name is principal component analysis. We'll understand the mathematical intuition behind it, how these algorithms are probably solving a problem, how this machine learning models are basically created using simple linear regression, multiple linear regression. Here, theoretical intuition will be the more focus and application will be the more focus over here, right? And here also you'll be able to see that differential calculus will be used, linear algebra will be used, in some parts stats will be used, right? Here, a lot of linear algebra will be used, statistics will also be used, right? And coming to the final one, we'll be also covering one amazing neural network, and we'll understand that how neural network is basically trained. We will be talking about something called as artificial neural network, right? Artificial neural network. And here, this is nothing but it is a multi-layered neural network. So I hope you have got an idea about what all things we are going to discuss. But trust me, each and every topic that I've written over here, like this is just a subset of topics, because there will be more topics that is specified in the syllabus. I will be explaining each and every topic. I'll be writing like this in front of you, and I'll explain all these things so that you will be able to understand it in a much more better way, right? So yeah, this was it. I hope everybody's excited for this particular course. I will see you all in the next video, where we will be starting about linear algebra. So yes, this was it from my side. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you. Take care.